Yeah, there are cheap flights to London from like different major cities in the US. Like I've seen flights from New York to London for like $99. Um, yeah, Chicago to London, I think the lowest it goes is like 150. The key is to be flexible with dates and to track prices because they fluctuate. Uh-oh. Is there audio issues again? You can move the mic further away. It could be the cord. And it's gone again. Okay. I have to check that out. I might need a new cable or something. Okay, so this is Blitz. Renan Reese. Let's play this. We'll play knight ge2. It's a slower move. He's playing a6. Let's play a4. Crush his dreams of ever playing b5. And the goal is to just do this and then decide, okay, never mind. This is where d4 is necessary to give black an isolated pawn. I guess d4 is possible. Here, I think g3. I'll admit I'm out of any sort of preparation, but I know ideas. Eventually, white just wants to get some better structure. Miat. I get my flights, usually I check prices on Google Flights, and then it's a matter of also checking specific airlines. Also, like, looking for the best ways to redeem, like, miles or credit card points. So there's a few different strategies. Last year I got a one-way from Chicago to Australia for $340. It was one stop in Shanghai. But it was an amazing flight. Like the flight was half empty. Uh, Meals provided for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It was great. Let's take. Let's just play positionally. I want to play bishop here, but I'm not sure about knight g4, knight takes c6, knight takes c3, knight takes d8. We trade everything, I win d5 in the end. I think it's okay. And this is a tactical threat. It could get messy, but this I think I'm okay with. 92 bishop g4. I might have to play f3 at some point. There's also king f1. Let's play 92. Yeah, the one issue with booking one ways is sometimes getting back. That's why every 3 months it's nice to get a new credit card and like, get the sign-up bonus. Yeah, this is a bit uncomfortable. Maybe bishop f3. But then there's bishop h3. And there's queen h4. I just want a castle. If you have 100,000 miles, you should come to London. It's good time to use them. Okay, I think I might be able to castle next move. Like if I can castle, play knight d4, I'll be happy. Yeah, I've never had a problem with customs, like having a one-way. Because usually I book, if I go to some foreign place, I'll book the flight out of there, and then they're okay with it. They don't always ask if I'm like where I'm going next. They just ask how long you're staying. Okay, he's taking his time, trying to figure out. It's a nice thing about positions like this is the fact that sometimes the pressure is on black to actually create something, while white just wants to just castle and have a good time. Yeah. Some people were saying bishop d3 would have been a better move. Automod is not fond of that move. But now, okay, I have ideas now of this and this and this. Let's start with knight d4. I don't think I want to take. Play this. Or queen f4. Let's just do this. This is one of one of these ideal positions to have in a Blitz game, where you just want to keep the time advantage and treat it as kind of a long grind. And of course not blunder. I'm going to play rook e1, because now there's a pin, probably threatening f3. Are there still audio issues? What's going on with the audio? I don't know if I have another chord. I can check. Okay, now he has a gun. I wonder if people are getting different sounds depending on whether or not you're using headphones. Sometimes that happens. Can I just play knight f3? No, let's play queen d2. Be solid. I can take and trade more. The one advantage to having the IQP is that there's a little bit more space. But usually the more trades, the happier I am. Yeah, I think after I end the stream, I'll test the audio issues to make sure that we try and figure out the issue. I would like to trade queens. Queen g5. Or maybe I'll just go back to d4. Whoa, a4 is hanging. Let's play knight d4. This is a 3-hour-long tournament. Leader already has 6 points. I think I'll put the queen on d1. It's kind of an annoying move, though. Okay, let's play this. If h3, king g1. Just have to stay controlled. Okay, this is a threat. I want to play king f1 soon. I really want to play knight g5, but then rook e1 check. So let's play king f1. And now I would like to trade queens. Probably with this move. He can win a4, but then I win h3. Does f3 make any sense? Let's play f3. It looks scary, but I'm not too scared. h3 is going to fall. Knight f4 will come. Yeah, it was kind of a matter of being patient. It was a long game though. It almost went the full 10 minutes. Okay, good game. Never play F3. Well, too late. So I'm in the top 40. 2 points. Knight G5 fork. There is one point I wanted to play Knight G5, but it didn't quite work. Let's Berserk, and let's play... What do I want to play? Someone wanted to play the English earlier. I'll play in English. They were asking for English tactics. E5. Let's play G3. I'm gonna play like a reversed Sicilian type line, where I just kind of expand. He's doing the same thing I did to my last opponent. Okay, I should move quickly, so I don't want to spend too much time in the opening. So I'll go for this and this. If A3 and A5 weren't included, then D5 would be a move. Interesting line. Okay, let's play D4. And I'm going to be patient. I just want to play quick moves and play restrictively and keep improving. Maybe I'll put the knight on D5. Pressure C7. Even knight B5 could be a move. Like knight B5 combined with knight D5. Massive pressure against C7. And then bishop G5. Just trying to make all the pieces happy. I'll probably get to take next and then double the pawns and then control the e-file. But I'm not winning any material, or am I? Could trade. C6 is coming. I don't want to trade when black's pieces are like this. C6 might still come. The knight will return to F4. Now it's mainly positional. This e-file is so nice. We'll just double up. Good move. Okay, let's invade. Go for the kill. Can pre-move queen h6. Rook f7 has to be played, I think. And then... Maybe I can play this. And if d5, I can take. Maybe I can still play... Can I still play this? I'm going slightly crazy, but I like the initiative. I like the fact that black only has less than 45 seconds, too. I'm imagining if I pin the rook, I'll have queen g7 mate. I can also just take the rook. I also have this move. Queen f8's a good move, though. Take. Where's my win? Yeah, I don't want to play dirty, but I might have to. Because I don't see the immediate win. That's unfortunate. Okay. It took a little too long there. Now it's 2 minors versus a rook and 2 pawns. What is going on? I have rook e7 in some line. Let's play this. And then this. If the knight moves, I'll play rook e7. There we go. And I would like to queen. Might be difficult though. Okay. That was a fight. I really thought I should have had a cleaner win. But maybe queen f8 was good defense. Took a lot of time here. Yeah, it was probably a dubious sacrifice. Maybe I should have probably should have started with knight d5. Anyway, good game. I am in 18th place after 2 games. That was a berserk. And this is more decisive so far than the World Championship. Thanks for the comment, Mathisa. Let's play. I'm gonna berserk. Want to extend my lead. Ooh, did not mean to do that, but maybe it'll work out for the best. Hey, it's a sub, Serenilio. Thanks for the sub. So we have a line of like the Ponziani, which can't complain about this. It's funny, neither of us want to take each other's pawns. So much tension. Let's just castle. I'd like that file to open. Because now there's a lot of pressure on the knight. And the bishop can't really exploit the diagonal. Maybe queen f8. Just building up pressure. Okay, so there's a mate threat. I can do this. Maybe I should get around to taking. What to do? I'm feeling... wanted to take on f3. Let's do it. Feeling aggressive. Maybe not the most sound sacrifice, but I just want to win quickly. Can take on h3. He might trade queens. My pawn on d4 has been there for so long. But I have a lot of pawns for the exchange. I have 3 pawns for the exchange. Let's just defend. In order to develop the knight and the rook, he has to do something about the pawn. Looks like I'm winning more material now. White probably should have taken on d4. Knight a8's a sad move, but it does defend. I think next I want to play a3, knight d4, or a6, maybe pawn d4. Knight should redevelop. at some point. Okay, so black is up 3 pawns. Down a little bit of time. What other games do I play? Used to play a lot of poker. I like Scrabble, like tennis, ping pong, bowling, soccer. Play a lot of games. Bughouse. I saw Rook H6 coming. Okay, GG. On the verge of breaking 2300. Not quite close to 2400. Yeah, there's a lot of chess players who play ping pong. When I went to college, our chess team got 2 ping pong tables. We started playing more ping pong than actual chess. Okay, so I'm top 10. 5 points behind the leader. I can't say that I have a favorite color. Depends on the scenario. Okay, I'm playing Kara 1966. How good at tennis am I? I'm better than average. Like, I'm better than average person, but I'm not that serious. But I played in high school. Like, I played second singles in my varsity team for 4 years. But recently I haven't played much. Hey, I broke 2300. Okay, let's berserk this guy. And oh, Kara 1966 was in first place. Now it's paused in the tournament. Let's take on d5 and play d4. Similar idea to that other game I had in the whatever Sicilian variation. Black will have an IQP. Maybe queen e2 check. Can I win a pawn? I can win a pawn. Looks like a free pawn. Later I'll play like bishop e3. Right now. There's still a threat. Let's take. Maybe I can play b4. I'm being very greedy. I could be punished for this. b6 is a good move. But I'm still up a pawn. Ooh, this is coming. Oh, this could be really bad. This guy's only 1500. This is really bad. And I berserked. I'm gonna have to fight. Yeah, this is a punishment for being overly greedy. Thankfully, black did not play knight e4, which would have just won a piece. Now at least this is playable. It might actually just be equal here. We both have isolated pawns. Let's put the rook on d1. Time management is important. And the goal is still to exploit this pawn, probably c4, because it's pinned and attacked twice. Black probably has to defend it with one of these knight moves. I can take and keep adding pressure. Hey, it's a sub. Duran Springer. Thanks for the sub. And Keydrolin finally catching a stream. Yeah, I'm gonna try and stream more, at least on the off days of the World Championship. So probably every third day I'll have a stream. If you guys are lucky, maybe I'll stream in the evening if there's a short game. Okay, so what could have been a really disastrous game is now seeming to go in a better direction. There's a bunch of discoveries, but I don't think there's anything too strong. Bumblebee0012. I gave my thoughts on the video earlier in the stream. I think it's being made out to seem like a much bigger deal than it actually is. Of course, it wasn't the most ideal thing for like Fabiano to have released in the public, but whatever the openings that were kind of shown in the video for the whatever freeze frame, they weren't the biggest surprises. Like there were maybe a few ideas, but as long as the meat of the preparation isn't shared, I don't think it's a huge deal. And it was actually a really well produced video too. It's kind of sad that it's getting kind of all this negativity surrounding it. But the video, it felt like a movie. I really like the kind of documentary style, like cinematic type filmmaking. Okay, so I have a pass pawn that's defended a bunch of times. 98 might be played, but then I have rook d5. Let's attack the queen. The queen has like one square. Maybe I could trap the queen, like rook e5. Queen g6 only move. Knight h4, queen h6, knight f5. That's just about trapping the queen. Because 97 will happen. 97 will be a fork or a discovery. That's nice. I think these are the only safe queen moves. It's a free queen. It's not entirely free, but feels pretty free. Pass pawn 99. What a sub. Lots of people have 99 next to their name. I have no idea why that is. I think this is force mate. Oh, it's definitely force mate. Okay, good game. Yeah, 94, like early on. I was way over ambitious. Rook e8 was a good move. I should have castled sooner. I should not take on b6. Maybe queen b5 was a move. Anyway, back to tournament. I'm in first place. Over 2,300. Not sure how life could get any better. Playing the guy in 6th place. Yeah, I can't play the Stafford Gambit against d4, but I can play the anti-London. Okay, so this is a playable move order. The idea of knight d2 is it kind of discourages queen b6. Let's take. I'm going to play the Wesley So variation. This is a nice tricky line. Knight h5 followed by bishop d6. Thanks for the bits, Serenilio. And now I'll probably get the bishop pair. Pass pawn 99. This is one of the best lines. This is one of those lines that if white plays the right move order, then it makes sense to go into. If you can't play the queen b6 line, this is kind of the backup line. Seems like this guy has some clue like what he's doing. Let's start with g6. And put the bishop back here. And the goal from this position is just to be patient and hold on to the bishop pair. And someday when the position opens up, maybe the bishops will be impressive. But so far he's playing well. I feel still a little bit claustrophobic. Okay, we're gonna have to trade. Let's put the rook here, go for some minority attack. I might even go for the trade now that my bishop is just garbage on g7. I have to be careful though of f5. Because it's an idea. I don't think it's playable. It's just g takes f5. We actually just have a kind of a French structure. Usually French structures are pleasant if there's a lot off the board, because then I can just focus on positional play. I was expecting pawn takes. It's also playable. Maybe b5. b5, a5, b4. Also maybe preparing this. Yeah, that's a scary looking move actually. The type of move that makes me want to trade even further. Let's go for this. And probably getting ready to trade at least a pair of rooks. Okay, that gives me a bit more comfort. Let's play this. Now if this, I could consider taking with the e-pawn, because the queen has some support. b4 is still an idea. I think b4 might be the threat. Could prepare it with a5. Do I need to just b4 right away? Wait, then he just takes. Let's play a5. I mean, this is what I want the situation to be. I want the focus to be on the queen side and not on the king side. I feel like I'm kind of achieving that. Okay, that makes me happy. Rook d4 probably expected. Then we can get some queen ending. I still want to play b4. Now is probably the time. I'm trying to induce some weakness. Have some alignment, pressure in multiple directions. Probably take with the queen. So I have a passed pawn, he has a queenside majority. It's going to be a fight. This looks attractive. Just fighting for squares around the white king. Maybe king h7 soon. Try and put the king on g6. And trading queens might lead to a winning king-pawn ending. Depending where my king is. It's an interesting move. I think I can play this. Ah, that was probably a bad move. Or was it? Yeah, it probably was. But he doesn't take it, okay. Now I have this. I'll win h2 and maybe even a2. If I take on a2, it gets scary. King g7 is interesting. Trying to calculate the king-pawn ending. So I think it's winning. Like, okay, I'll start with queen g3, we trade king g6, king f3, king f5, king e3, king g4, king d4, he takes king there, king e3, king takes b4, d4, a4, d3, a5, d2, a6, yeah. So I'm winning by one tempo. Anything else to calculate? I don't think so. The problem for him, I have one pawn fixing two pawns. Oh, maybe he could try and get opposition somehow. But it's not going to work because I'll have d4. And this should be even easier to win. Okay. Maybe I'll just do this. Actually, let's just do this. Okay. En passant is important for these types of situations. Okay, interesting game. Yeah, today is a rest day. I rested a lot. I'm still tired. Still kind of overcoming jet lag. Who's winning? It's more like who's drawing. Between Carlsen and Caruana. Yeah, no one's winning quite yet. Let's go back to tournaments. Let me ask you guys, let's do a poll. I don't know how many people are watching, but how many of you are not actively following the World Championship, but just enjoy chess and just watch Twitch and play online? Is there anyone who's like not actively following the games? Let's play a London. I'm in London. I forgot to play this opening more consistently. So I feel like the World Championship games, they're really interesting if you kind of understand the theory and preparation that goes into the games, but just kind of being a mere spectator, maybe not the most exciting event. It's actually one of my jobs to make it exciting and find like interesting angles, as I'm doing basically doing an extended social media takeover for US chess. Is this guy playing the same line? I guess it's different because he can't play knight h5. Wait, why is my bishop on g3? Oh, I was just assuming he was going to play bishop d6. I was so confused how my bishop got to g3. Okay, it's not the worst of things that can happen. Actually, positions like this are really pleasant, because usually it just leads to an easy attack for white. Let's start with this move. Usually early ideas of this and this and this. One of the reasons why I'm delaying castling is if knight takes g3, I want my rook on h1. So let's play knight e5. Maybe things will open up. I can take with pawn. Get a knight to d4. It's not that easy to actually break through. Or is it? Queen g4, f5. Let's go for this line. I'm threatening rook takes h6. If f5, I have queen g6. King h8 might be playable. Then maybe I castle queenside. Get both rooks into action. Actually, king h8 castling queenside, I think the threat would be rook takes h6. Now the problem is, I'm threatening rook takes h6. If he plays king h8, I probably still take. I still want to take, but probably doesn't work anymore. Queen e8, I completely forgot about. Can I get away with rook takes h6? Now the problem is he trades and plays king h7 and my rook is trapped. So I have to take. Okay, it's going to be positional. Thanks for the sub. Super major pain. Turn off the speakers. Things are turned off. I don't know what's going on with the mic. Like, it's sporadic. And some people just don't hear it. I could unplug my mic. Let me unplug and fiddle around. That's weird, it's only affecting some people. Okay, the sound should be hopefully better. I'm gonna play a4. For those of you who are hearing the whatever high-pitched sound, are you wearing headphones or are you not wearing headphones? It's the first step into troubleshooting. He wants to play on the king side. So h4 might be an idea. I'm going to play f3. Just to make Ben Feingold upset. Because if he plays h4, I can play g4. We can trade, and then I have some f-file action. My double pawns aren't too weak. Or maybe they are. I don't know. What to do. Maybe this. Just gain more space. I don't want to open the file. Let's put the rook on e1. I have a feeling that could have to do with like my phone. Let me put my phone in airplane mode. There won't be any whatever interference with signals. Yeah, I'm not actually sure where my pieces should go. It feels a bit awkward. think my knight might be happier on the square. Maybe my king should be on b2. Rook has to go to e2. I have to move quicker. Okay, that makes me happy. Or does it? Let's put the knight back. I have some defense. Rook f4 is coming. Okay, this feels wrong, but my pawns are defended by the knight. I would love to get my knight to f6. That's an interesting move. Maybe knight g1. Things are about to get really weird. The pawn's on h2. I don't know if it's weak or it's strong. It's both weak and strong. Okay, I want my rook to come to f1. Ooh, but bishop a4 check. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of moving around. Might come down to trying to flag him. Put the king on e2 probably. Oh, there's bishop f4. But then I can win h2. If he takes on g5. Or not. Or wait. Oh, g2 hangs. It's not good. This is still okay. Or not. I gotta move quicker. This is looking really bad. I think I have a threat of this. Defending, attacking. No clue what's going on now. But I might be better. I have to take. Hey, thanks for the sub. Wait, that was a donation. I'll look at it afterwards. I don't think that was a sub. Okay, I just have to move quickly. Let's do this. I'm up the exchange, but this is much worse for white. But I'm going to win because he's going to flag. Yeah, I feel dirty. Final position is really good for black. But that's life. Wow, R. Beasley, 1969. Thanks for the $20. Biggest donation of the stream. Larger donation than any of the free pieces my opponents have given me. Back to tournament. I'm not in first place. As people have been catching up. There's 2 more hours left. In 10 minutes. Seems like there's a lot of people watching live who normally watch on YouTube. And it's just a chance of whether they catch me live. I'm Team Fabi, but I mean, I've rooted for Magnus many times in the past, but I have to root for Fabi. Okay, let's play against English. The fuchsia in the chat. So I'm going to play the same line that, ooh, knight f3. I think I can play this. Feels like I might be overextending, but I don't know, this looks fun. Probably knight g2. Oh, f5 was hanging. I forgot f5 was hanging. It's unfortunate. Now I have to treat this like a gambit. That's so unfortunate. That's terrible. Maybe g6. At least get some space and development. Playing an IM from Germany. Okay. Only down a pawn. Could be worse. That's just a terrible start to the game, though. Yeah, my dark squares are going to be weak. But what to do? To live with the consequences. Maybe I'll win c4. Actually, it reminds me of the Budapest. There's some lines in the Budapest where black sacks a pawn to open that file. Lucas with a sub. Oh, so much generosity. I feel like when people are generous to me, it makes me generous to my opponents, which is not a good thing. Bishop e6, he takes. This is difficult. Maybe queen g7. Getting out of the pin. Yeah, the strategy in these positions is mainly just to cut the losses and try and keep the game long and complicated. 100 bits from Lucas. Been paid to distract me by my opponent. Sounds slightly realistic. c5 is a very strong move. I have a trick though. There's one tactical shot in the position, but I don't know if it's going to work at all. There's a really cool move I want to play. Ah, this is bad. Maybe just h6. Looks reasonable. Did he just blunder his queen? This was my whole idea, is to like win the queen. It's happening. He just resigns. I was not expecting to win that game after 16 moves, especially given what happened in the opening. Yeah, Lucas, my opponent would have had to pay you much more to distract me. Yeah, this is why, like, when you're in a better position, tactics are still important. Because originally I wanted to make some move like knight g4 work, but I thought the threat would be too obvious. The h6 was kind of disguised as going with the flow. Cretaceous Knights, thanks for the sub. So back to tournament, back in first place. Actually tied for first place. Yeah, that was not really a gambit. I guess you can call it a gambit because I won, but much more of a blunder. Okay, I'm going to play another London. Okay, we'll have a berry attack, or whatever this is called. It's a fun line. Seems like he kind of knows what he's doing. Super major pain with bits for winning that one. I have to win more games like that. A little bit conflicted. I'm gonna play queen f3. There's some setup to play like knight e2 and c3 and then queen g3. This is one of the things I think I taught in my London course. Like some harmonious setup for white. But now I'm kind of forgetting. Maybe I can play bishop g5. I have a tactical threat. You can't take on e5. I also have ideas of g4 in certain situations. Like g4 here looks powerful. Because why not? Like the queen is tied down to the knight. And knight can't move because it's pinned. If he takes on g4, then I can take with my knight. Now knight bd7 is forced. I'd kind of like to play h5. h5, good castle. I mean, this is such a good position for white because everything is tied down for black. It's just a matter of showing some decent technique. We'll just castle. Very soon, h5 will come. Maybe h5, h6, h7. If g takes h5, rook takes h5. Okay, c5 was kind of expected. I don't think it does too much. h5. If the h file opens, life will be very good. Okay, let's take back. Yeah, this is what I was thinking of before, where the bishop has to move to h8. After h7, king g7 has to be played, and then bishop h6, and it would be over. Okay, good game. So I'm in first place. I have 35 points. Keeping it clean. Trying to keep it clean. I was close to losing at least one game. Maybe two games. There was that one game against the 1500 and blundered a piece, but he didn't punish me. So let's play another London. I'm liking this this opening and the city. I don't know if I'm going to play the full tournament, but it feels like I have to, given that I'm in the lead. But there's 2 hours left. I'm only 33% through. Okay, so this is a classic line. Always play king b1. Always play f3. And he's being aggressive. I think g4 might be playable. Usually the idea is to put the knight on c1, just hold things together. Guess it's okay to trade bishops. Not sure who that benefits. My bishop usually, or at least my light squared bishop, doesn't usually do anything in these lines. C5 is interesting. Wondering if I can play E5 at the right moment. Or maybe even just take on A6, play bishop H6. Trade a bit. Wait, there's some interesting lines. I can take on E5, take on C5, and then play E5. There's a lot of pressure on D6. I mean, knight D7 takes. Let's go for that. Because if the king's in the center, the main plan should be to open the center. I could be misjudging something or missing something, but looks logical. Still have to be cautious about this bishop, combined with like knight a4 ideas. So maybe I'm taking some risk. If knight a4, I have something like knight d3. I also have queen e2. Also have pawn takes e7. I guess this is a major threat. Okay, so black's sacking a pawn. I feel like I should take and play bishop h6. Because I really want to get rid of this dark squared bishop. It's terrifying. And black's probably going to have an attack, but I'll have some attack too. Is there a stream delay? It should not be more than 40 seconds. But maybe if you pause and then resume, it could be delayed. So now I'm thinking knight h3. Or maybe queen e3, I don't know. Queen e3 looks normal. Wait, that doesn't do anything though. So knight h3 takes on f3. There's a good comp with rook f1. Yeah, let's do that. I don't think this is a monster threat. There's f6. But it's some way to get some initiative. Also, there's ideas of rook e1. Like, there's two open files, so I would like to control both of them. Any tactics? Knight's not defended. Let's start with this. G5 would be a weird move. Probably just a bad move. But looks interesting. Oh, he plays it. So I assume just queen h5. And the knight's still attacked, and now g5 is weak. So this is looking nice. Yeah, white's probably winning some material back. Knight takes h2, I think, is overly greedy. So I can just move here, then take on g5. This line, first I thought I could take on f3, take on g5, but my rook on d1 is hanging. So it's going to stay interesting. Could play rook d5. There's a lot of pressure points. The knight on c5, knight on f3, pawn on g5. Pawn on f7 could be a target at some point. The immediate threat is to take either knight, and then win the other knight. Or just to win the g5 pawn. So h6. Well, now I can get the two knights, which looks nice. Yeah, let's take with this rook. Whoa, I forgot about that move. Oh, that's unfortunate. I have to play this. That's really unfortunate. This could be my first loss. So now I'm just down the exchange. I'm down a ton of time. I took the wrong knight. Still ideas of knight takes g5. Doesn't seem too promising though. Maybe ideas of a3. Give the king some luft. Yeah, this is really unpleasant to play with low time. I think the queen might be forced back. And I'll try and play knight f2 and rearrange things. Okay, controlling d1. I just want to play rook e1 next. And guard the back rank. I can tell he's nervous, like he's taking a lot of time. Which is probably my one hope. I want to play rook e1, h4, rook h1. And then mate along the h-file. Or maybe rook f5 at some point. He's taking so much time. It's probably just shaking. Yeah, I'm going to defend. I'm feeling confident. Let's play h4. My knights defend everything except this. Let's defend. Hey, don't distract me. Behave yourself. Wait, I have to move quickly. Okay, that's a free queen. Blues clues. Appreciate the bits. Okay, yeah, I was on the verge of losing there, but somehow I won. Kiyomi H in the chat. Long time no see, Kiyomi. How's it going? Yeah, that was too close for comfort. I was almost beginning to shake. So nervous. Yeah, I blundered there. I was taking a lot of time earlier, too. I mean, I should play... Did I just miss knight d2? Or no, because if knight d2, I would have won g5. Yeah, I should have taken this knight and then this knight. That would have been better. Anyway, back to tournaments. Extending the lead. Wolfang, 100 bits. Thanks, Wolfang. A lot of cheers today. A lot of people throwing in 100. Greets to London. The one thing I don't like about London, or anywhere like in the US for the time being, it gets dark really early. Like it got dark around like 4. It's kind of sad. Okay, let's play Budapest. I forgot to berserk. I was about to berserk, but then I played my first move too soon. Okay, so this is no longer a gambit. But this is a pleasant position. I mean, the fact that I'm ahead in development. Let's play c6. A typical break. So yeah, I heard there's a lead chess meetup. I heard on Fiona's stream, but I don't know any information about it. Uh, is there information already posted, or what's the story with that? Because I would love to attend. It would be really cool if Carlson showed up to the lead chess meetup. Because didn't he show up to the last one, like in Norway? So that would be epic. Okay, now I want to do this stuff. Yeah, I'm in London for the next like 2 weeks. Almost exactly 2 more weeks. Okay, let's trade bishops and play knight g6. Yeah, Carlson has already seen me, super major pain. For the last couple of press conferences, I've sat like in the front row of press to take photos. So it's like sitting right in front of them. They certainly see me. What do I do? Knife f4? I don't know if that does anything, but let's do it. Looks cool. Queen d2. I could leave my knight there. Maybe I'll play bishop g4 to make things spicy. Carlson did not stare me down. I doubt he remembers a game that we played even. I don't think he would associate me with my username. Am I doing a fan meetup while in London? I don't know if I have enough fans, but if I have enough fans, they should organize a meetup, and I'll be there. I've been recognized a good handful of times though. Like the first day I arrived, I was trying to figure out like the street name because the Uber car was coming and I couldn't figure out the name of the street, so I asked like some random person. And they said they didn't know the name of the streets, but they said they watch my streams. These feelings of fame. I play h4. Let's do it. I'll probably have to drop. Never mind. Forgot about knight f5. Takes. Yeah, things get weird. Maybe bishop h5. But I am planning to attend the two meetups because I know about the Lee Chess meetup. Oh, there's a link. Nice. Open new tab. There's also a Chess Bowl meetup in about 5 or 6 days, which I also don't know any information about, but I'll probably be there as well. Okay, this rook is nice to guard stuff. Let's do this. Oh, my pawn. Okay. It's just a pawn. Yeah, I'm a little bit worse here. Down a pawn. Now it feels like a gambit. Is he going to take on f6? Probably doesn't work for him. I really want to take on c3. Okay, let's play b4 first. Now there's some targets. Yeah, I realize it still takes focus. Like, even when playing low-rated players, it still takes some energy to keep things under control. Okay, so now I can take. I'm feeling a little bit better. My bishop can breathe. This is weak. Rook c2's coming. b2's a target. This bishop is kind of stuck. It's going to be really sad if white has to play bishop e2. Ooh. I forgot about bishop c6. Kills the fun. Play rook a7. Ideas of rook a2. And the good thing here, I have time and I have a safe king. And I have a plan. Rook b3, also a move. Yeah, rook takes c6 was possible, but there's no reason to sack the exchange when the rooks can activate around the bishop. Okay, that's a good move by him. Don't really want to trade rooks. Probably just turtle up and win on time. Another good move. Let's do this. Wow. Wait, I don't want to blunder mate. I was about to take on b2 and blunder rook a8. That would have been tragic. Let's play f6. I forgot the bishop is also defending the rook. Let's play this. Yeah, this is where the quality just falls apart. I feel bad, but what to do? Never play f6. Yeah, I liked my position until I didn't like my position. But I'm still in first place. Gannicus berserking every game. Well, I've gained about 40 rating points this tournament. Or about 50 rating points. Okay, I'm not going to berserk. Maybe I'll play a Stafford Gambit. Or maybe I'll play Fabiano's Secret Preparation. No, just kidding. Is the mic, like, doing stuff again? I'm wondering if there's a high-pitched sound for everyone, but only certain people can hear it. Like, maybe only the younger viewers can hear it because your ears are just more in tune to hear higher frequencies. Not sure what's going on. Anyway, we have a Stafford Gambit. This is one of the main lines in my prep. Idea of this is to do this. Trying to remember. Yeah, the line extends beyond this. I think the next move is Queen d4. So my opponent is being overly cautious, which ironically sometimes backfires. Because now I have knight g4. Right, knight g4. I think this is a playable line. It looks really aggressive. This could easily backfire against me. But as long as he's thinking. It's an extreme fishing going on here. Using the fishing pole trap. If the h-file opens, I don't have an immediate mate threat. Like if h takes g4, h takes g4, it's white's move. But, wait a minute. This is looking really good for me. Is queen e5? How is he defending against mate? Wait, let me calculate. Queen d6 might be more effective. Queen d6. Let's play queen d6. Yeah, white has to be very careful here. This is a threat. That's a good move. I'm wondering if I can get away with taking and then going back. Also take on f2. This is a crazy position. I'm not going to take too much risk. I've already taken enough risks. Queen g6 maybe isn't the most challenging move, but keeps the game going. And there's ideas of somehow exploiting this pawn. But yeah, it's probably going to require some slow play. It's funny, my knight just stays on g4, so I don't think it can still be taken. Yeah, I really don't know what to say with the high-pitched noise. Like, I could throw my phone further away. It could be a mobile thing, yeah. It's queenside castle. At some point I would like to play f6. I'd really like to play queen f4, but then knight f3. Quite strong. Let's play king b8. Following principles. Really testing him. He has not yet called my bluff. Okay, now maybe f6 or f5. Maybe f5. So undecisive. Let's play f5. This white can't take on passant because it's pinned. If queen e2, maybe I play knight f6. The pawn is still pinned, and I want to maneuver to e4 and then go for this idea. I'm sorry, do you you want me to keep up the commentary? Oh, I just blundered a piece. Okay, now I have to flag him. Did I go an extended period of time without giving commentary there? So now I'm forgetting. Okay, so it's another game I should just lose, but hopefully time will play in my favor. And it's already getting interesting. This queen is kind of getting kicked around, but maybe not. Okay, let's keep queens on the board. Yeah, that's a good move. Let's play this. I'll put the rook on g4. Or maybe not. Let's just put, yeah, I'll double up. I'm okay with a trade of one pair of rooks. If a4, a5, maybe c5 soon. Attack this pawn. I don't want to trade. Keeping the pin. I have to go for the check. Oh, this could get really bad. Let's play this. If I win this, it's going to be very dirty. Okay, I'm trying. Hmm. Oh, I'm so sorry. This one pawn gives me the win. Um, yeah, that's life. I was expecting him to like just start pre-moving and just win the pawn at least, but what to do? Okay, keeping my streak, 2350. I feel bad, but I would have also felt bad if I lost that, so just feel bad no matter what situation. Well, this person's catching up, 41 points. So I'm going to try and maybe minimize the blunders and the dubiousness. Let's play a London. I'm playing the guy in second place. Super major pain with bits. Thanks for the bits. H6 is kind of weird. Really wants to play e5. Let's play rook d1. Treat this a bit more positionally. Really wants to play e5. Let's play this. I'm just gonna stop e5. I think I'm okay with taking and then just castling. Gave up the bishop pair, but black can't castle because of this pawn. And meanwhile, it's a fight. It's probably a good move. Let's do this. c4 would be a great square for a knight, so I might consider this type of stuff. Also ideas of this and this. Yeah, messages on Leechast, there's way too many to respond to all of them, at least to respond to all of them articulately. So I do have a thing in my profile now that if you want to like send me a message, there's a contact form through my website, and that's the best way to get in touch. Because I have to simplify like my inbox somehow. The problem with Leechess, there's no like organizational tools when it comes to the inbox. Like I can't group things in folders or archive things. So it's a first world problem. I take and play e5. Let's do it. Oh, then he plays d5. I don't want him to play e5. Or do I? Let's just do this first. e5, bishop e3, g5. Oh, that's a good move. So bishop e3, g4 traps the knight. So now g4, at least I have knight h4. Maybe knight a4. And then c4. And then back to c3 and then e5. c4, yeah. Because e5 will be a lot more powerful now that I'm having some fight for this this d5 square. Let's do this. Actually, g4 is still kind of annoying. I'm gonna do this first, giving my knight a place to drop back. If queen g6, maybe... never mind. Queen g6, e5. We trade everything. Okay, this game is heating up too much for me to continue looking at the chat. So give me a moment. Let's play this, and then this, and then this, and then this. And fight for squares. Maybe bishop f2 later. If I play f3, there's g4. So let's play queen d3. Yeah, that's annoying. I'll play rook e2. Preparing to double up. This guy is playing well. I think now it's time for f3. If g4, I have king h1. Okay, this is a threat. So bishop e3. Okay, now I'm feeling a bit more comfortable because my knight can come to g4. It's still a bit worse for white, but at least I have a plan. Maybe rook b2. Oh, let's start with this. Bishop d7, I have some queen check. Okay, I'll double on the b file. Maybe my queen can come to some square. Maybe like e1, attack the pawn. Also have this type of idea. This is not the time to be indecisive. That's a weird move. Attacking this. Interesting idea. Let's do this. Do this. I can fight for the A file. Some interesting idea of taking on e5 at some point. I'm going to play this. I'm going to sack the b pawn. I have two ideas here. Rook a8 and knight takes e5. Maybe I start with this, and then I take on e5 next. Okay, this is looking nice. Queen b4, knight g4, bishop takes g4, queen g7 is nice. This also looks playable. This king is a bit awkward. I can win this pawn now. And this pawn too. It's going to be a time scramble. Nothing new. Pawns are providing some shelter. Just be careful not to get mated. That was a fun game. That was a weird game. I was worse for a good portion of that. I was very critical to the standings too. Yeah, the big turning point was this kind of moment I was able to trade rooks. Or I guess one turning point was when I got the knight to g4, and then around here, it's rook a2, and then rook a8, and knight takes e5 was nice. Okay, back to tournament. 47 points. That was a bit nerve-wracking. Keeping the lead. I'm sorry I can't address all the comments in the chat. It's just too much. My opponent died after all of those checks. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, so the games continue. Let's play another London. Type of opening that takes the least amount of energy to play. Okay, this is where bishop g3 makes sense. He's playing some line. A lot of people play this. I don't understand why it's as popular as it is. I guess maybe he wants to play this. But I'm okay playing positional. If he plays this, it just gives an IQP. Otherwise, I'll play queen e2, and then knight e5. And can't take on e5, can't castle queenside because knight takes f7. It's already looking nice. I have ideas of this. And g5 is actually quite annoying for black. Okay, so that's reasonable. Yeah, white's probably just slightly better, but nothing too special. I think one goal is to play like f4, knight f3, maybe someday f5. Okay. This is looking nice. I think f4, f5 is still in the air. And black's minor pieces are a bit restricted. Ah, he's going to play this or this. Then we'll trade. Or maybe we won't trade. If bishop e5, bishop c2. Okay, so he plays a6. Tempted to play knight b3 back. Let's play this. Okay, now knight c5 is a major idea. Knight and b5, kind of just a decoration. Looks pretty, but I don't think it's doing too much. But what to do? Maybe I can take and play knight d4. Let's play queen f4 first. A slow improvement. Knight a7. Okay, I'll be patient. Being very patient. But the moves I'm playing, there's still some purpose. Just in terms of maybe having some eventual ideas. He has some idea of knight c4. Let's move back. Wow. Yeah, that's probably not a pawn sacrifice, because g2 hangs. So e5 is weak. Okay, I'll put the rook here. Making sure he doesn't have annoying moves like knight a3. Put the knight back on d4. I'll probably play g3 at some point to ensure my queen's defended. Because maybe I might want to play f6 and the diagonal could open up. Honestly, I'm not sure what to do. I think I'll just take the knight because it's being annoying. And now it will be good knight versus a less good bishop. Rook d2, he could win e5. Or does he? Let's play f6. If he takes, I probably take with queen. Keeping the files closed. Okay, now the only open file is a D file, so now it makes sense to fight for it. Could I have just won a free pawn? I probably could have taken on h6. That would open the h file. I should have at least considered it. Okay, my knight would love to get to d6. That's a hard square to get to. Start with queen e3. Good move. If he plays h4, I probably take and play knight f3. Okay. I mean, this is just a better position. Let's move a bit quicker. I'll put the rook on d6, play knight b4. Put the queen on c5. I should throw in this move, ensuring bishop e4 is not a pin. And then let's go for this. And then this. Still a bit of a fight. Bishop d5. Looks like I can just take that. I'll play a3 just for safety measures. Everything is safe. Ooh. It's actually a good move. Let's take and play a4. And probably trade in rook e5. And win f7. I see what he's doing. Okay, I want to win one of these pawns. It requires some moving around. Interesting. Let's win b5. Interesting. Yeah, that was a weird finish. I mean, the rook ending is probably just equal, but time is a factor. Alright. GG. Played the b4 gambit line so often. What is the b4 gambit line? b4 gambit line. Huh. Yeah, sorry, it's hard to keep up with the chat. I see there's questions. It's good to see, like, when there's questions, other people try and answer the questions. Oh, b4 gambit line is Evan's gambit. It sounds like. Could also be a wing gambit. Okay, so my opponents are getting stronger. I think I'll play some solid opening. Nimzo. Let's play d5. Bishop f4. Let's play knight c6. He wants a draw. I mean, every game I've played so far I've won, so I don't think I want to draw. Maybe I'll play bishop back. And we'll play some kind of just boring position. I'm sure that knight b5 isn't going to annoy me. Maneuver my knight to the king side. I'm just going for some setup. Maybe some kingside attack eventually. It's interesting. So he wants to play e4. I mean, usually the standard response to f3 is c5. I think that's okay here. I was going to play rook e8, but I wasn't sure about these e4 lines. Maybe now rook e8. I have to watch out for tactics against my queen. It looks okay. And it's an IQP position, but he's committed to f3, so it's not too bad, I don't think. Maybe b5 and queen b6. Maybe my bishop should go back to c8 and then b7. He wants to play knight b3 to c5. Can probably allow it. If knight b3, bishop c6. Okay, let's control the c file, the only open file on the board. If he plays knight c5, maybe I just play a5. It might be weakening, yeah. Okay. Slightly less pleasant, but maybe still playable. I'll leave the tension. Okay, let's relieve the tension. Queen d6. Let's do it. No, actually, why not? Bishop defends this pawn. Ooh, could put the rook on c4. Looks slightly pleasant. Maybe the rook will like swing back to a8. And someday my bishop will come alive. Someday. Okay, no more isolated pawn for me. Put the rook back. Maybe knight d5. These pawns are targets. If e4, I have knight takes b4. I feel like c3 could maybe work. Maybe just bishop c6 first. Rook d1. Okay, knight f4 looks attractive. Squares. Queen d2 is probably a threat. Yeah, that's a move. Okay, I have to move quicker. What to do? I don't see any breakthrough. So I'll play knight d3. It simplifies a little bit, but makes some progress. Like b4 is a target, but it's hard to attack. We could trade queens. Trade queens. Rook a1. Bishop's annoying to defend. Could go crazy and play f5. I have to play much quicker. Maybe this move. Attack the knight. Oh, the queen's also attacked because it's unpinned. Alright, that was a good move, I think. Okay, this is going to get strange because I think I have b2, and if rook takes b2, I have this check. Like, rook a1 comes regardless. Right? Is this just winning? This is just winning. Wow. It ended really abruptly. Yeah, when I played queen b3, I didn't calculate that, like, until the end, but I assumed, like, I saw until b2. And maybe it's just winning, because rook a1 is unstoppable. He probably has to play, like, knight d3 first. And then it's still a fight. Okay, that was nice. That was close because my time was terrible. Back to tournament. So Gannicus is trying to catch up. Just under an hour left. I was not planning to play this whole tournament, but here I am. Playing Mick Mao. Let's berserk. Okay, we have a super boring symmetrical opening. I'll just keep copying him. This is usually the plan I go for, like knight e7 to g6. I think a3 should only help me. But I don't know too much theory here. Yeah, that's reasonable. At some point, I would like to play knight f4 and attack. Okay, so he's trying to do the same thing. I'm going to discourage knight g3. Also enable my queen to come in. If I can play queen f6, the threat might be bishop takes h3. And there's always looming ideas of knight f4. Wow, so do I take? Or do I play knight f4? Probably knight f4. Because this knight can be used as fuel for the future. Like h5, h4. Have to play aggressive. If knight e2, maybe knight takes h3. Does this win a pawn? Looks like a free pawn. Okay, rook d8 coming. Wait, that's a free bishop. So many gifts. Forget people can be generous sometimes. Okay, that was quick. Gannicus is trying to make a run for it. Berserking every game. It's still a 5-point lead. Has it been determined when the next Lichess titled arena will be? Or maybe that will be determined after the World Championship. Okay, I'm playing this guy again. I already played him once. When I played him, I was black. This time I'm white. Wait, no, I played him when I was white before. We played the same line too. I would have mixed it up. Yeah, this is like the exact same line. So he's gonna play like this attempt to play e5. Let's play rook d1. He's gonna play knight fd7, then I'll play bishop e5. Okay, it's the same line. I don't really know too much theory here. I'm trying to remember how I could have improved on the previous game. He's gonna play c5 at some point. Okay, rook e1 is normal. I think at some point last game I played this b3 move. e6 is a new move. I don't understand why e6 should be played. Maybe he wants to play d5? Let's play... Well, last time he played g5 early, which was reasonable. Maybe I can play e5. And if d5, knight a4. I'll try and clamp down on the queen side. If he plays bishop, or if he plays this move, actually I don't know. He wants to play bishop b5. Knight c5. Looks playable. Maybe queen c3 first. And queen c3 looks nice. Attack the pawn, supporting knight c5. Ah, but then bishop f8. Maybe I can take with pawn. Wow. So b3. Let's play b3. The pawn on b3 is great against a knight on b6. I'm going to be patient. I have to play quicker. Moving a bit too slowly. Maybe queen d2? I'll probably go for like h4, h5. Or maybe just like g3 first. Even this move. Like g3, king g2, rook h1 could be some plan. Knight f4 is another plan. Knight f4, h5. Maybe just knight f... Okay, never mind. No longer have that knight. Okay, so I could take. We trade a bunch of times. I win h6. If he doesn't take, I have bishop d4. If rook a5, I have b4. So he could win h4 in the end, but I have to go for this. Yeah. Wait, I can't take the rook, can I? That's scary. I could take the bishop and then play rook e3. If king g7, I have queen d4. Otherwise, rook h3 is coming. Pawns are equal. I mean, he has one big fat pawn island, but I have the queenside majority. Queen d4 first. Queen g7, we trade stuff. Maybe b4. b4. Let's play b4. At some point I'll play c3 and be solid. Let's start with this move. He's probably going to play rook a3, then rook f3. Kick the queen around. Probably queen d4 at some point. Also g3, king g2 at some point. Queen f4 back, I'd probably play g3. He wants to take on b4. Just be safe. Rook a2, queen d4. Or maybe just queen d3. Interesting. I'm going to take and play queen b2 and just start pushing my b pawn, probably. Problem is he has queen h6, queen h1, so I probably have to keep attacking the rook. This could end in a draw. I feel like I'm better though. Maybe rook d3 and play for a win. Queen h6, rook d1. We'll get some queen ending. He's being oh, he keeps attacking the c-pawn. It's a very strong move. Oh, now I'm worse because I turned down a draw. What a move, queen h8. Ah, this is bad. King f3 doesn't work. King f3, does it work? This is desperate. This is really bad. This is not going to work. No, I'm losing my first game. Oh, so sad. Yeah, queen h8 was so strong. Because if queen h6, which is kind of what I was expecting, then rook d1, it's okay, but now rook d1, I lose c3, and then his d-pawn runs. I probably should have gone for that instead of king f3. What to do? So it's going to be a neck-and-neck race against Gannicus. He's on a streak, and I'm not. Okay, it's Berserk. Yeah, I probably just should have taken the draw that game. So we have someone on Team Scandi. I don't know what to play against this opening. Such a dumb opening. Just want to be aggressive. Like g4. Let's play g4. Maybe if bishop g6, f4. Let's go for the kill. Okay, this already looks like some success. Because e6 is hard to play and knight e5 is coming. Okay, let's put the knight on e4 and checkmate him. Okay, that was great. It was really nice. Needed a game like that after that previous one. Now I am playing this guy. Let's not resign. Let's berserk. And let's go for this stuff. Did I have bishop takes f7? Maybe I did. Oh, bishop takes f7 followed by knight d6. I guess that would have also worked. Okay, so he's playing the Stafford whatever. Or I'm playing the Stafford Gambit, but it's not really Gambit because he gave me back the pawn for free. So now it's just a nice position. I'll probably go for bishop f5 and rook e8. Maybe, I don't know, bishop g4 or bishop f5. Could start with this a3 move. I don't have much time to think. I'm going to take. And then let's play this. I want to win d4. I think I'm going to win one of these pawns. Yeah, because now if bishop takes f3, knight takes d4, and I'm up a pawn. White has the two bishops, but it doesn't matter because I'm getting a great position. Now I'm winning another pawn too. Alright, some momentum going my way. Let's bring in the king. I guess b5 works. Okay, now I'll win more stuff. Just two connected passers. Pass pawns must be pushed. Okay. Oh, so Gannicus lost a game. So I have still kind of a nice lead by 3 points and a streak. Gannicus just started another game, so I have not played him yet. If he berserks that game, he'll tie me. Play Traxler Gambit. I'm not a Traxler type of person. Let's play e4. I think I've played this guy before. This guy has an amazing streak against me. It's 8-1 lifetime score. So I have to take this seriously. Knight c7. I feel like I saw some video on YouTube, like Aronian versus Yasser Seirawan. Aronian played some knight c7 move. Or did Yasser play knight c7? Someone played knight c7. It's an interesting idea. If queen d3, I have very least bishop c2. Otherwise, I just want to push my d-pawn. Yeah, and we'll have some IQP position with the knight on c7. Just look to improve. At some point I might take the knight on c6. Get some better structure. That's a good move. Let's play knight e4. Discouraging bishop f6. Get the bishop in. Bishop d2 looks interesting. Bishop d2 is probably not a good move, because knight d3 is a massive threat. Yeah, I don't like my position. Let's just take and keep it simple. Oh, that didn't keep it simple. My rook stuck. This is so sad. Let's play this. It's still playable. It's not the most pleasant situation. I might be losing a pawn. Probably am losing a pawn. Queen g4 maybe. Or maybe a3. Looks like the best try. Okay. So d4 is attacked. And knight d3 is coming. So what to do? Oh, this is so bad. I have one idea. I'm going to play this. Knight d3, rook d1. Yeah, I was a bit concerned about that. I just forgot the bishop was hanging. That's so bad. This is where fatigue comes into play. I'm not going to resign because miracles do exist. This is really bad. What to do? Maybe I will resign. I don't know why I have trouble with this guy. Like he's good at chess. I'm gonna try and threaten mate in one. Then I'll probably get mated myself. Okay, I resign. That was painful. I'm still in first place. Yannick is still playing. Neither of us on a streak. Do I berserk? Let's berserk. Let's be aggressive. What is this opening? Looks passive. But also looks playable. Okay, so we'll have some position. Are we trading everything? I want to trade everything. Put the bishop back. Okay, let's imbalance things a little bit. Give white some double pawns. I'll put the rook, the F rook on c8. So my king can come in and so I can double up. We're going to trade more. Okay. Am I winning a pawn here? Bishop takes g7, knight g5. Guess he has rook d7 in the end, but I can bring the knight back to f5. I think that's good. Yeah, this guy got a little too trade happy. I'm just trying to simplify everything. Oh, maybe this is still okay. But I should still win a pawn. So I can take... Okay, rook d7, king f6, rook e1, e6. And the goal is to play a5, rook c8, rook c7. Neutralize this rook. And he wants to do this and this. Might have to allow it. Yeah, rook d2 would have given me some larger problems. But now it's looking okay. There. Okay, I don't have much time to think. Maybe just king up. Attack the pawn. Then this. Okay. This is looking easier now to convert. Still takes work. Nothing in life is easy. Okay, this will be easy now. I can win another pawn, defend b6, defend f7. Actually, maybe still it's not so easy. I have to still make progress. Let's move up. Okay, this is what we call building a bridge. Okay, and now this is what we call winning. I don't know why I'm struggling with this. There we go. Back to tournament. 69 points. Still need to get my streak back. Half hour left. So I have 2 losses. Still up a bunch of rating points. I'm not going to berserk. Let's play some... what opening is this going to be? Maybe some weird opening. Bishop b5. We'll have some kind of Carlsen, Caruana opening. Rosolimo. I mean, I really don't know too much about this line, but I would assume it's playable. Did I already mess up, though? I think I've already messed up. That's so bad. I can't take on c3. I have to suffer with this position. Maybe it's not too bad, because b2 is hanging. Knight takes c5, bishop takes b2. It's a game. At some point I might lose a pawn. Apply some pressure. There's some funny line here. I'm gonna go for it. c4, d takes c4, bishop f5. Takes my knight, I take back, I win my pawn back, and I'm happy. If he doesn't take the knight, I might not win the pawn back. But I think I'll still be relatively happy. So there's some compensation. Maybe this move? Looks fun. Not sure what that does, but it just looks fun. Okay, knight e2. Does that do anything? I feel like I'm just playing moves that aren't doing anything. I could play queen b6 and try and win a pawn. Maybe queen b6? Ah, but then c5. It's so complicated. Let's play h6. No. Actually, yeah. Because if bishop h4, then queen b6. And then I can win the pawn. If takes, then it's two bishops versus two knights. Okay. Now his c-pawns are weak. I forgot about a7, but who cares about a7? Let's play rook 8. I'll win the a-pawn back. I have knight e2. Let's take on e2 first. Or let's take on d4 first. And two bishops are strong. a4, wow. What's a draw? Isn't that the second draw offer? Bishop e6 is a very sneaky move. The threat is very subtle. There's also alignment against this rook. The rook is tied down to defend the pawn. So I don't think this defends against the threat. The threat was f5. I mean, maybe there's some workaround. Now if the knight moves, I can just take and then win the rook. And then simplify. Let's hold on to everything. He wants another draw. But I don't want to draw. Let's just trade and make him resign. Kind of annoying, but what to do? I'm still in first place. I could report him. Yeah, because I think there's actual, like, Lichess chess etiquette rules that you can't like spam the draw button, but what to do. Am I using Safari? Oh, that question was not directed at me, but I am using Safari. It's much faster than Chrome. I would prefer to use Chrome, but what to do? I guess the only reason I use Chrome is to block ads. But Lichess has no ads, so good to go. So it's a slight waste of time, but it's better to look at it as like a pleasant break from the action. Use Opera. What's the advantage of Opera? Is it even faster than Safari? Okay, so ooh, WeTick is catching up. WeTick berserking a bunch of games. Well, I have my streak. This is going to be a close finish. I mean, a lot of players close behind. It's good that WeTick is playing number 3 guy. Okay, I'm going to berserk. Thanks for the bits from the ice. 71 bits for 71 points. Okay, we'll have a Budapest. Opera has better sound quality, but I have my tab on mute. Actually, I don't know if I should have the tab on mute or unmute it. Let's take first and play 95. Try and get the bishop pair. Okay, now it's time for some attack. Oh, I got the pun. I was slow on that one. This opera has some musical relevance. Can I take on c4? Probably not. This is kind of annoying. I'm going to go for this move. The attempt is just to simplify. And attack e3. Okay, let's take. White's position probably looks a little bit better, but it'll be okay as long as I manage my time. Can I take and play bishop c5? Probably not. Maybe rook d6 is a move. The power of the rook lift. Then maybe b6, bishop e7. Also defending a5. There's some line like bishop f3, rook e7, bishop a3. I have to play c5. But I think it's okay. Looks weird. But as long as I'm not losing anything. Maybe f6. Always play f6. Undermines the battery. Never play f6. I forgot the saying. My rook's probably gonna get trapped. This is so bad. But maybe I can take on e4 if he plays g3. Yeah, okay, some compensation. Two bishops. Position's opening up. Bishop c5 on the horizon, bishop e7. It's like a Danish gambit. Actually, is this winning after bishop b7? Thinking maybe he had to play like queen f3. So how does he defend? He can't defend both g2 and h1, which means his king has to go for a walk. But then bishop b4 and it's game over. And Wietic has passed me. That's unfortunate. But he probably deserves it. Looking for the quickest ways to mate. This looks like one possibility. Let's do this. And take a pawn. I'm just trying to mate in the quickest way possible. Looking at bishop to b5. And then probably queen e7 and c6. That's not mate. That's annoying. Well, probably the quickest way to win is just by flagging him. Okay, so I have time for a few more games. Behind by 3 points. I apologize if there's any lag. If there's lag, I'm sorry. That was just the same sentence. It's been long. It's been a long stream. Okay, this is actually an important game for my livelihood. Like, the winner of this game probably wins the tournament. He's playing like this, I think, b6 whatever line. We'll see what he does. Let's play knight d2. Okay, so he's playing this line. It's playable. Alright, this line I thought is just bad for black. But if he's beating me 9-1, maybe there's something I'm forgetting about. Do we have the same rating? We're both 2377. That's strange. So a lot riding on this game. This is like the very first video in my London opening course. Like this exact game so far. It's on YouTube. It's iChess YouTube channel. I think the move is to play this first. There's a trick. If bishop takes f2, king takes. Ooh, he's falling into it because I have c6 in the end. And life is good. Maybe it still takes a little bit of work, but this is really good for white. Mad Ballster, thanks for the sub. Long time no sub. This is why I like the London. Lines like this are quite nice. I think rook move should be sufficient. I can probably just take on d5 and win the pawn. Unless there's something better. No, this should be good enough. The problem is that there's back rank mate problems. Like rook c8, rook takes d5, he can't take on c6. If bishop b5, I have knight d4. Yeah, the knight is useful in many lines. This is a threat. Imagining bishop c4, c7 just wins the game. Probably knight d4. Rook d7 coming soon. I'm taking my time here because he's in first place. Oh, Granicus passed me too, though. Let's play king here. Let's play probably b4 soon. He wants to take, so let's play this. Okay, he resigns. So I'm back in the lead. That was my second time ever beating Wheatic. But he just fell for opening preparation. Like it was all prepared through c6. And it's shared with everyone. Like it's on YouTube. Okay, so I'm ahead by 1 point. Probably time for 1 or 2 more games. Okay, I'm going to play an offbeat line with a3. Very tricky move order. And the idea is to encourage them to have some passive position. And knight e5 might be too early because f4 will come soon. f4, bishop f3. Let's start with h3, controlling g4, then f4. I'll avoid trades because I have more space. He wants to sack. I'll let him sack. Yeah, let's just complete development. Oh, I didn't mean to trade so soon, but that's okay. I guess I was just expecting a4. Yeah, c5 is playable. It's a little bit weakening, but yeah, it is playable. I'm gonna go for this knight maneuver. And maybe g5 at some point. Like g5, knight e8, knight d5. Let's have some initiative. Oh, and then knight b6. So I'm threatening to win material. So that's a decent move. Let's still play g5. If queen takes h3, I have bishop g2. I win the knight. If knight e8, I probably play king h2. And then later go for knight d5. Or maybe bishop g4. Probably king h2. He wants to play knight b6 at some point. I want to play queen g2 and just start attacking. Oh, I forgot about the fork. Okay. Well, that's not good. Because now I'm objectively worse, but I still have some attack. Thinking about these types of maneuvers. Yeah, let's try and keep things closed. He's threatening this. So I'll play that. And then this. Yeah, it doesn't feel like I'm down material, which is usually a good sign. I'm still going to have initiative. Problem is, I don't think there will be time for another game after this one. So the first priority is winning this game. Some crazy line where I just... Maybe I play this first. Ideas of g6. If he plays g6, I have knight h6. If that, I think this is just crushing. Because I win f7. And in this line, if bishop g7, I have e5. Obstructing the queen from defending the bishop. So he could take on c2, have to take back. So maybe I'll try and sneak in one more quick win. This is going to be really close. Get 5 points for winning this. It'd be nice if he just resigns. There we go. Okay, so Gannicus basically needs to win in the next 3 minutes to get first place. Yeah, I'm not even going to berserk, because if I win, it's enough time. But I'm going to try and... Oh, I played this guy before. We're going into the same line. Maybe he'll do something differently. The goal is to win quickly. Oh, this time he plays a3. a3 loses a tempo, because I want to play a5 anyway. Knight a4, interesting. So he's playing a different line. Let's play d6. Open up this bishop. Does this work? This could lead to something. If bishop takes e5, bishop takes e2. I could have some mate coming up, like this type of thing. Maybe I should take here first, and then take with the rook. It's kind of annoying. Does queen e4 have any purpose? Let's play queen e4, avoiding queen f3, queen g2. Just put everything in the center. I'm not going to win this game in 1 more minute. Oh, Gannicus is winning, but his opponent just needs to survive for 1 more minute. Okay, now the plan is this and this. Yeah, queen f3, rook f5, queen g2, queen h6. Wow. Interesting move. Let's take. Yeah, at this point, I just can't allow Gannicus to... I can't stop Gannicus. There's 13 seconds left in the tournament. I've never been so serious about winning a tournament. Hey, tournament is over. I think I won, but the game still continues until it's over, so let's try and finish cleanly. Maybe I'll play g6. I think g6, h5, king g7. I'll put the rook here. That was a good move. Oh, I have to put the rook here. I'll bring the bishop back to f6. Oh, b3 could be hanging. That's a good move. Have to go back. I have a queenside majority, so I might end up like pushing b5. Try and make a pass pawn. Usually queen and knight are better than queen and bishop, but if I have an outside passer, could change the story. wants to play knight d3, he wants to stop a4. Maybe I can play bishop a3. Then check. Okay, let's put the bishop on f6. Knight d3 can't be played because queen takes b3. So he attacks the pawn. Let's defend and attack. Probably a4. And then just get the pawn to a3 and be happy. Knight c4 though. And knight c4, queen c5. Queen c3, king g8. Actually, queen c3 I might have bishop f6. Because e5 I just take on e5. Actually, this might just be an easy win, because bishop f6, e5, bishop takes e5, like pawn queens. Otherwise, if the queen moves, I just push. Yeah, I assume a2. Oh wait, no, a2 is a blunder. The queen would still defend. Oh, maybe it's not so simple. Guess I have to move back. And I'll probably play king g8. Yeah, when I play like queen c3, king g8, then a2 is a threat. I'll put the queen here, attacking the pawn, preparing queen b2, defending the diagonal to my king. Could throw in a check, and then play queen b2, going for a2. Okay, so now I just probably take the knight, and then make a queen. It still takes work to win this, but time is on my side. Probably go after the f2 pawn. Actually, f2 can't be defended. I guess he can play f3, but then queen d4. And some kind of mate is coming, I would think. That's a tricky move. Looking for a mate. Check. I'm going to start with this and then play this. I don't think I want to trade queens just yet. I'd like to get some zugzwang position. Let's do this. Wait. Oh, let's do this. Yeah, I should probably just trade down. Make life a bit easier. Or just flag him. Did I miss mate? H1 was usually defended by the queen. Okay, finally. Ah, some long fights. I'm sure earlier there was. I think actually earlier I missed some chances to just take some free pawns. Like people were pointing out in the chat, I missed B3. I think I missed A3 at some point. It was not the most high quality game. But thanks guys for watching. Was there anyone who watched like the whole tournament? That'd be impressive. Yeah, I started streaming a long time ago. Oh, it's after 8 now. I'm probably gonna end it here because let's go back to tournament. Enjoy the confetti. So Gannicus, I guess, did not win in time. Yeah, I'm gonna look for food before places close. I do appreciate all the viewers, and I would highly encourage people to watch the World Championship tomorrow. Joanna tries in the chat. Thanks, Joanna, for watching. Did you just join? Also, I feel like I missed a lot of like questions and comments earlier that people were asking. Oh, thanks for the bits, Ricardo Butters. So I think here's what I'll do. I'm going to end it here for the YouTube audience. So YouTube people, if you're watching this in the future,